Welcome back in, everybody. This is the Let's Look Brad channel. So yesterday I did a pretty awesome penny hunt. It was a nice penny hunt. All in all, I did find a nice variety. A bunch of other things that went in there. Definitely make sure you check out that video. But here we have two boxes. It's $100 a piece of nickels. We got two boxes of circulated nickels, which is nice because there's a lot of older ones on top here. That's definitely an oldie. You got an oldie here. You got a couple more. Definitely one right there. One right here. That one almost looks silver, but it needs to be a little more greenish. But anyhow, and then this second box here too is the same way. A lot of older designs on top here. So hopefully we got a really good boxes. I was in the downtown downtown tech center, I think it was, in downtown Denver today. Had a lot of running around to do down that way and speaking with a bunch of folks. But I was there. Two different banks. I went ahead and picked them up. Crossing fingers, we do get some 40s and 50s finds for sure. 30s I'll always take. Buffalo nickels, V nickels, because I pulled a V nickel a couple of days ago in one of my videos, which is the second time ever to pull a V nickel out of there. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this box right here, and I'll bring you back in on our first find. Okay, we're working on the 6th roll right now in the box. So I pulled out some more varieties here. A lot more than I'm intending to pull out now because I really want to delve in a little deeper into the Philadelphias. But we did get a 50s and a 40 find. This is going to be a 40S, and I want to say this is a 51S. No, 51D. Okay, make sure this is a 40S. Yeah, 40S. Itty-bitty S there. So I got to look at the 40S. I want to say there's something going on with it. Scoot the TV mount out the way. Got a Canadian there and then a square nickel. That's going to go back in. Running through the 6th roll right here, I did not see it by the end at all. And holy moly, look at that 42 war nickel. I wouldn't have been able to see it on the edge at all. That right there, men's in. Look at that. S. We have 35% silver, but we'll put it up under the scope here in a little bit, but man, that is a beautiful war nickel. That one will probably upgrade into our war album 42S. We don't even have one, so that's going to fit right into there for sure. Wow, that's a nice war nickel. All right, let's keep moving. So far, we are 19 rolls down. I do have, like I say, more varieties set up here. I'm definitely looking for the 2005 Philadelphia, and as you see the P on top there, I'm still looking for a really good speared buffalo. So you'll definitely see it in the abdomen section back here by the hind area. So make sure you're looking, if you do have a nice little die crack or a die gouge to there, that you're looking for that. But we do have a ton of 40s and 50s finds also. So added another 48 and then a 54 there also for the top there. But this 42 is a type 1. So a type 1 would be a 1942, and then their type 2 is a 1942, and it will have the PD or S that's on the top of here. So we do have a type 1 1942, which was an ender, and a nice little gash there, but beautiful coin all in all. And then we've got 47, 49, 53, and a 55, which is the 55 Denver, not the Philadelphia one, but we are stacking them up. One more Canadian there. Let's keep moving. Well, guys, I think these two boxes are going to be some phenomenal boxes for real. Right here, we still got, 28 rolls left in the box. I'm 22 rolls down. I pulled out this 1962 toner. Really nice. 1962. It's got some nice coloration. You can see the difference between the browning and stuff like that on there. Really nice toner. I'm going to set it up over here. The next roll I was working on, another 1942, and I did flip it over. We have another war nickel, a 1942S. As you see the big S on top of the Monticello building up there. So we got another silver war nickel out of the box. The second 42 that we needed. Let's continue. So we knocked out the first box here. I actually went through all of the varieties I had stacked up here. I didn't find anything in there. I did pull out a nice 1961 there that I want to double check for the 61 that I do have. We did have quite a few more stacked up here. As you see, I did get a 1939. I want to say it's a Philadelphia. So yeah, the Philadelphia, you can check it for the DDR, the Monticello, or Monticello, where my wife straightens out my accent and my language. But anyhow, we do have quite a few more stacked up here. A lot of 40s, a lot of 50s finds here for one box, which is really nice. We did get another Canadian 5-cent there, so I did stack it up. We did have what actually it would be a Black Beauty. As you see, it's got some gunmetal coloration to it. It's grayish on the side. Oh, got a hair on it. But gunmetal coloration on it, and you see it's got that dotted gunmetal coloration to it. So probably a Black Beauty. It's probably going to go back in the box or back in the bag anyways, because I want to say I've got quite a few of them. But let's go ahead and jump on to box number 2. We are down to the last 2 rolls. I actually have a roll in my hand, but we have more varieties set up here. And this is all the 40s and 50s finds. I separated them from the first box to the second box here. We are doing really good in this second box also. We do have another 39 Philadelphia there that are set up. Tons of 40s, 50s finds, 49s, 58s, a lot of 58s, a couple of nice 59 finds also there. And then as per mentioned, the varieties and so forth, so on. But in my hand here, there's a coloration right there. I'm actually watching Pawn Stars. I've got my phone set up on my little phone mount there, but that one there has some interesting coloration to it. It looks a little greenish, like it's got some patina, probably a silver. Let's see where we at. This one here. Oh, nope, never mind. That's going to be a buffalo. You've got a buffalo nickel out of there. We got a date on it? Oh, yeah, no, we don't have a date at all on there. Yep, I'm not seeing anything on there for date for sure. Really worn out, but it is a buffalo nickel. So basically the buffalo nickel is going to be dated back to like the 1913 up to 1938 when they transitioned over into the Jefferson nickels 1938. So that would be the first year for the Jefferson, but I do see the third feather there. You see the third feather right behind the neck and below that secondary feather there. So nice. We got a buffalo nickel out of here. Turned out to be a really good hunt. Well, I got everything sorted out here. This is going to be all the 30s, 40s, and 50s finds stacked up here. And everything from the Philadelphia to the Denver to the San Francisco. We had quite a few San Franciscos in there and a lot of Denvers, as you can see, stacked up. So let's go ahead and go through it and see what we had. So we did have 2 of the 1939 Philadelphias. I did check for the variety on the reverse of it. There was nothing on there. I do have one held to the side there. I want to show y'all here in a second. But 40s finds, we got the D and S. 41s, we got the P and S. So we got the 42, which is the type 1 there. So there's going to be a type 2 that is the silver version, which is that right there. As you see, that's the silver version. And then a non-silver version. And the difference is, if you want to look on the back here, you want to make sure on the Monticello building that on the top here is where you're going to see either P, D, and S. That's going to be your type 2 for the silver. So this is the type 1. We move on over to the 46, which is the transition year coming out of the silver there. We got 46s there, our 47s, 48s. We do have 49s, 51s. We've skipped the 50, the 50Ds. Basically, the 1950s are kind of the semi-key date, a little tougher to find there. We do have a 52, moves over to the 53s. 54s, we do have the PD and S of all of those. 55, 56, 57, 58, and the 59s there stacked up. Quite a few. Actually, a lot. It's been a while since I've had a really good nickel hunt to where I've had this much of the 30s through the 50s finds stacked up. So that's really nice. Move up here to our 3 Canadian cents. We did have, 89, 90, and then 99 there. I did also pull aside these 61s and 62s there. I want to check, see if I have anything, see if mine are any better, see if I can swap those out, patch those in. Always nice to have some upgraders. And then we did have our 1942s there. As you see, this one's a little lost for luster. It's got a little bit more, let's say, wear that's on the shoulders here, the coat, the jacket, the facial area. You see it's kind of a little brownish and and definitely the difference in between the reverse also, because the steps are missing, a lot of the pillars are gone, the windows are gone. This one here has got light touching on the cheeks, a little bit on the hair. You can see a little bit on the jacket there. This is a really nice war nickel to pull out of a box, which is kind of crazy. So this one has some steps on there, a little wear on the pillars, but you can see the windows. So that's a nice example. You definitely want to make sure it's not always that you have a coin that's old. You definitely want to have a good grade on the coin. It goes from 0 to 70, and you want to make sure. See, this one here is nice, probably worth a couple of dollars. This one here is probably worth, several more dollars over what this one is. So grade is everything on coins. So make sure you do have really nice coins that are in really good condition, not scratched up, no gouges, no rim dings, so forth. So we did get our buffalo nickel out of there, which is really exciting. Like I say, it just made the hunt even more sweeter on top of there. But as per mentioned, I did hold off this side. This is a 1953 S. And you see the S on the right side of the Monticello building there. Now, I looked up online. I didn't find anything for a repunch mint mark. It looks to me that is an S over S. It's pretty outstanding on there. I did take a little Q-tip and just smidgenly cleaned it on there to see if I can bring it out a little better. That looks like an S over S to me. And as I mentioned, you can see the back side here, the top side of the S there. So that S is actually sitting to the right, and then the bottom S is sitting to the left. So I'm not for sure. I looked around for indications on Wechsler's there. It did have some information on there. The S's aren't the same, and then the gouges and everything else around the coin are a little different to what, like I say, Wechsler's guide had on there. But I'm pretty sure that is an S over S. So we will have an over mint mark, 1953, or a repunch mint mark on there. So 1953, so that's pretty cool. Nice little variety find. We did have silver. We did have a nice buffalo find. And then all of these also are really cool finds. It takes me a little deeper into wanting to search, wanting to look for more information on all these coins. So it's not like I put them back in the bag and I haven't searched them. I definitely want to search as many as possible, especially finding varieties, and especially finding videos on the coin community about how to further myself in understanding these coins and where to look at and what to do with them. So anyhow, awesome hunt all together. I hope y'all tap that subscribe button. I hope y'all see y'all in the next video. Y'all make sure to hit the thumbs up, and we will see y'all in another video.